So hey everyone, so welcome back to another day. I think I am in my 4-day stretch of promoting YouTube and trying to rebrand and build my channel. And so today's video, I just want to discuss on the importance of why you shouldn't tell your friends and family that you do YouTube. And I know we should always get the word out and try to advocate for yourself. And yes, that you should do, but the reason is people that have known you your whole life and that grew up with you, they're not going to see you in the same way as a stranger is. I mean, you always hear the saying online saying that people are trying to become content creators and they're like, I'm posting online and my friends and family don't interact. And that's kind of typical. If that does happen, I would kind of discard it because it's just typical behavior. I wouldn't take it personally. I mean, you have to think of it like this from their point of view. They're looking at it like, I knew so-and-so from kindergarten and they were my neighbor, or they lived down the street, or I went to school with so-and-so. So they're not taking you seriously and they're not looking at you in that light as you're trying to start something new. And you have to remember, whenever you start something new, people that know you are not going to see you in the same light. They see you as whoever they met. And it's just sad, but some people still may see you in the same light as the same person that you was 20 years ago from when they known you. And a lot can happen in that time from when they known you from school age, or sometimes a lot can happen in way less than that. Sometimes stuff can happen in a year. You can have a growth. So that's why you have to disregard that and don't take it personally if friends and family that you know for years don't take you seriously and support you. It may not happen like that, and usually doesn't. I do have a few that actually is encouraging me, so which I'm happy. But a lot of people that you go to school with, they're gonna scroll past, or actually they're gonna look at your material and they may think to themselves, what is this girl up to? What is she talking about? She don't know what she's talking about. So they may look at you like that, and they're just not going to interact. I just want you to know that even though they don't interact, they are watching, they are looking, believe it. And it may be a big topic of discussion, but don't take it personally, because we're just humans, and the way we're wired sometimes, we just see things differently, especially when you know someone's stepping off the box. And another thing is, you can't expect someone just to support you that known you your whole life and they're not doing anything special with their life. And here you go, thinking you're this YouTuber, which you are. You have to have that mindset. And that's how they look at it. But oddly or not, once things start working in your favor, of course they will come out and say, I've known so-and-so since I was in this grade, and I lived down the street from so-and-so. And then once everybody else starts recognizing you, and then that's where everything comes into play. Another reason why I feel like you shouldn't tell your friends and family about it, they're going to discover it anyway. When they discover it, they discover it and let it be. But another reason is because sometimes people just aren't happy for you. And that's in general in life. Everybody's not going to clap for you. And you kind of learn that after you come out of elementary schools. It's kind of one of them things where people tell you when you're kids, and you have to come to the conclusion like, hey, everybody's not my friend. Because in elementary school, and even sometimes in middle school, people, the teachers and everyone try to encourage everyone like we are all friends. And that's the saying when you're starting off in school and preschool, we are all friends, and they tell you that, and then you start wondering like, why am I not included in this and that, and you figure out that life doesn't work that way, and that everybody is not your friends, and no, we are not friends. And that's, maybe we need to change saying that we are all friends. I know it's sad because they're trying to encourage everyone to treat everyone equally and with respect, but we're not all friends, and you're not going to get invited to everything. And just like you're not going to get invited to everything, everybody's not going to be happy for you. So that's like one of the things that come along with it. So you just have to realize that and just suck it up. And sometimes you don't need to hear the negative opinions of others about doing this and what they feel about it. Someone don't believe in it, they're going to have something negative to say. Or someone's just not on your side. You have to, yeah, okay. You have to learn who your people are. And once you learn who your people are, then you will know who to share those experiences with. And even still, some people may have some type of reservations in supporting you, at least publicly, until maybe, you know, more people start recognizing you. So that's another reason people may not be happy for you. And people that's not stepping out the box, and, you know, maybe they have some dreams just as big as yours, but they're not taking advantage, and they see you and they just look at you like, who do you think you are, thinking that you're going to do this and that, and so they're not going to be happy for you. Another reason that I feel like you should not tell your friends and family when you're just starting a YouTube channel is because sometimes it just kills your blessing. You know, when you have something, when you may think you're up for promotion, and you go tell everyone, hey, you can go at the job and tell everyone, hey, I think I'm up for this promotion and this is going to happen. And something happens all of a sudden, suddenly, and this comes in that way. I don't believe in counting your eggs before they hatch. So I believe that you can just kill your blessing by talking too much, and maybe it can be taken away because you're not ready. So by telling everyone, and sometimes it may come off as bragging, but you're really not bragging. You're just excited about, you know, the future and what may come. But telling the wrong people, I'm a firm believer, can truly block your blessings. So the best thing to do is to gain a community, a new community outside of the people that you know. If you feel like they're not going to be a supporting person, do not discuss your future endeavors, your business plans with anybody that you feel like may be bitter or harvesting any ill feelings towards you. I wouldn't share my business endeavors with that person. I wouldn't bring any good news to that person because it just kills the vibe. And you don't want to put thoughts in your head like, maybe I can't do this, or maybe this is dumb. So you don't want to do that. And you just want to, if you talk to someone, try to get a mentor or someone that's doing the same thing you do that didn't know you from growing up. I think it's important to find people outside of your childhood and your personal life, outside of your siblings. You should try to find someone to talk to, and it just is more encouraging. And your number one supporters, like this, you've probably heard a million times, 100% of your supporters is going to be it's going to be strangers. They're going to be the person. They're going to be the person that's going to be rooting for you and looking at you like, who is this person? I think this content that they're pushing out is really cool. I want to get to know this person. They don't know who you was, and that you struggled in this class and this and that. People who don't know your growth now and that knew you before, they're going to be holding on to animosity and things that owe you. And that sometimes it's important when you do change and come into a new lifestyle that you kind of like build and make new relationships with people, because that person is still talking about something that a failure that you had before. Oh, you remember you had that business and it didn't go good, and now they're starting this channel. That's what they're going to hold on to, and you don't need that. You want to go into this with a positive mindset, because it's something new and it is scary. I mean, you're putting yourself out there, and different people are going to see you. And that was one of my biggest fears. I was like, okay, I don't want a neighbor to see me. I don't want a coworker to see me. But I had to block that out because it's public. It's for everyone to see. Just make sure what you're doing, if you're committing to your goals, if you're doing something that you could be proud of. And I always think, I'm like, okay, if someone sees it, what do I have to lose and what do I have to be ashamed of? So make sure that whatever you're putting out there, that's something you're proud of, and that's the whole point. It's not public. I mean, in order to grow, different people are going to have to come across your material, and you want that and have an interest in it. So the best thing I can say to you is just like, make sure that you engage with positive people who are very supportive in what you want to do. And maybe they can give you some advice and branch off and talk to different people that are not associated with you growing up in your life and your childhood, because they're going to see you in a different light and they're not going to be all for it. And it's just, some of it's just human nature. Don't get offended. It's just that you shouldn't, maybe don't discuss these plans with those people. That's just not the right people to discuss it with. But those are a few of the reasons why I believe that you shouldn't start it, because you don't want anyone to bring you down. So that's my main objective, because you want to go into it with a positive mindset. And it is very scary at first, and I had to get over a few things. So like, this video is not to discourage, like, if you have like family members that are supportive and helping you with your content, it's not for you. And by the way, I am just working on making some pepper steak tonight, something really simple. But it's not to discourage if you have those supporters and those people that are in your life that are helping you. So it's not for them. It's just in general, if you come across it, or if you're wondering why so-and-so doesn't support me, but believe me, that's why I said don't worry about it, that they are looking. It's about empty. They are looking and they are watching your journey. So I wouldn't worry about that. And like I said, you want different people from different walks of life to see your journey and what are you doing. So I wouldn't be discouraged by that. I just want you to keep making your content and don't be so quick to just let them in on what everything that you're doing and discourage you and stop your journey. You don't want the one that's not your growth. So like, and by the way, so my hair is looking a mess. So I'm like, please don't come on here and come for my poor hair. I just want to hop on here and show up and continue to show out. Like I said, I'm going to do my 14 stretch, trying to rebrand and grow my YouTube channel. And so just here on the plate, I probably overdid it, but I have like some mushrooms and some cut up green peppers and some onions I'm going to toss in here. Then I'm going to make some rice, because I'm making steak and rice for dinner tonight. If you wanted to know, and you're curious. So that's what I'm working on while my hair is looking a mess, but that's okay because we're showing up. Okay, so I am pouring in batter with some cilantro lime rice instead of jasmine rice that I would normally use to make this. And now I got the rice going in the pan. And this is our dinner for today, some steak and good old rice. So if you guys like what you saw today and you really enjoyed its content, give me a like, or furthermore, if you want to do it really big, give me a subscribe. And if you really find it in your kindness of your heart, you can leave a comment down below. And if you're starting off your journey too, leave your YouTube name down below, your information, so someone else can see it and follow it. So I will see you guys tomorrow again. I gotta check in. Thanks for watching. Bye.